Welcome to Finxocapital Daily News, bringing you the most impactful financial market headlines. Let's dive into the day's market activities and explore the underlying economic indicators. And in stock market news, Wall Street took a hit yesterday. Major indexes closed lower as losses in tech outweighed gains in communication services. Investors are treading cautiously ahead of key inflation reports. The S&P 500 dipped 0.3%, while the Dow and Nasdaq followed suit with similar declines. Communication services stood out, with Alphabet shares surging 5.6% after unveiling a new chip. But tech faced pressure, notably Oracle dropping 6.7% due to weaker-than-expected earnings, and Nvidia falling after China launched an anti-monopoly probe. In Forex news, the US dollar held steady but showed signs of volatility ahead of US inflation data and expected Federal Reserve rate cuts next week. Economists are eyeing a potential 0.3% rise in consumer prices, with traders assigning an 85% chance to a quarter-point rate cut. Meanwhile, the Canadian dollar hit a 4.5-year low as expectations grow for a 50 basis point rate cut by the Bank of Canada. Elsewhere, the euro held firm at $1.0533 and the yen hovered near a two-week low. Shifting to Asian markets, stocks saw mixed performances. Japan's Nikkei fell 0.4%, while Hong Kong and China's markets remained steady, following shifts in Beijing's monetary policy stance. Chinese crude imports rose 14% year-on-year, reflecting signs of recovery. However, caution lingers as traders await further details on China's economic stimulus plans. US futures edged up slightly in early Asia trading, signaling potential stability after overnight losses on Wall Street. And in corporate news, Walgreens Boots Alliance made waves, soaring nearly 18% amid reports of acquisition talks with Sycamore Partners. On the downside, Moderna shares fell 9.1% after receiving an underperform rating, and MongoDB slid 16.9%, despite raising its annual forecast. In mid-cap moves, Toll Brothers, a luxury homebuilder, dropped 6.9% after delivering strong quarterly results but disappointing forward guidance. Finally, in commodities, gold continues its rally, reaching $2,700 an ounce, supported by geopolitical tensions and the anticipation of rate cuts. Analysts expect more upward momentum if inflation data aligns with forecasts. Oil prices saw modest gains, with Brent crude at $72.55 per barrel. Market participants are hopeful for increased demand from China's economic stimulus measures, though concerns over US crude stockpiles remain. That's all from Finxocapital Daily News for today. As the earnings season unfolds and more economic data comes in, we'll be here to cover all the key developments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.